Okay, let me try this again, guys. I ran out of storage. Had to cut my video. All right. I haven't done a MMA video or a UFC video in a couple weeks, even though they've had UFC events, because they weren't like that big, high power, high star, attractive fights. Even though I watched 1.5 of them and there were some good fights, it just wasn't like the names, or I didn't get the excitement, any high profile names out there to really talk about. Plus, I've been tired working, doing a lot of content. But I gotta give honorable mention when there's any kind of combat sport event that happens and that I take notice of. I have to mention it. I have to give credit where credit is due, and I gotta congratulate a legend in the sport today, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski. You guys got to look him up if you haven't heard of him. He just a couple days ago won the bare knuckle fighting champion heavyweight belt from Ben Rothwell. A brutal, big heavyweight champion took the belt from him. Andre Arlovski goes all the way back. I've been watching him since day one, guys. Him and Ben Rothwell are absolute legends, and they both fought in the who's who in the heavyweight division in the MMA world. Okay, I'm gonna save a couple minutes and go back and read you a couple of the names that Andre Arlovski has fought in his career. Okay, just to give you an idea of who this guy's fought in. Okay, he has battled cancer 3 times, 4th stage cancer, and just got out of his treatment or whatever. Comes back and wins the heavyweight title in bare knuckle boxing, bare knuckle fighting against Ben Rothwell at age 47. That's amazing, in a bloody stoppage, right? I couldn't believe it. I'm so happy for him. I want to congratulate him and his family on just an amazing achievement. It's like incredible that this man has done this. I've been watching the Pitbull fight ever since 1999 when he started. Okay, 99. I think that's like him and Ben Rothwell did their first MMA fight in 1999. That's 27 years ago. That's when I got sober. 27 years ago, guys. That's how long these two men have been in the game. Okay, the fight game. Okay, let me give you a little bit of stats to let you know how the fight measured up. Okay, bare knuckle fighting challenge. Yeah, that's the one that Conor McGregor has partial ownership of. I just looked it up. He thinks he owns everything, but he don't own. He's just a partial, small percentage owner. Runs around like he owns the world. Oh, Coke boy, old cocaine Conor. Okay, Andre Arlovski, guys, his MMA record was 34-24, right? 34-24, and he's fought the best in the world in MMA at heavyweight division. His first fight was in 1999. He fought in the UFC, okay, from the years 2000 to 2024. So he was a UFC veteran for 24 years, okay? UFC heavyweight champ, 2005. I remember that when he beat Tim Silva, okay? M1 global European champion, heavyweight champion in the year 2000. So he was that champion first, then he went to the UFC in 2005 and he became heavyweight champion. Okay, now and fought and was fighting all these hard ass big dudes, win, lose. Okay, he'd lose. Everybody would think he's time to retire. Arlovski's got to retire. He's got a glass chin. Boom. The man would rattle off 3 or 4 wins in the UFC heavyweight division right before our very eyes. Okay, now currently at age 47, he just won the bare knuckle fighting championship heavyweight strap. Okay, in a bloodbath, okay, with a bad man himself. Let's talk a little bit about his opponent, Ben Rothwell, okay, 270 pounds. He weighed in on fight night, I believe at 275, it said. Arlovski weighed in 260, 265, okay. So Ben Rothwell's MMA record is 39-14. Okay, when you say high numbers like this, guys, you got to think I can't just look at the losses. Those are battles to the death, guys. 39-14. Okay, his first MMA fight was also in 2019. Ben Rothwell, UFC grizzled veteran. He even fought Cain Velasquez. Okay, from 2009 to 2021. So that's 12 years in the UFC straight out. Last year, he won the bare knuckle fighting champion by knockout. So he was holding the strap. Bare knuckle fighting champion 2005. You guys got to understand what bare knuckle boxing, they say it's just boxing, but without the gloves, guys, that's barbaric. It takes a certain individual, a savage individual, to just fight with these bare knuckles, okay? I know the MMA guys got it rough, the kickboxers got it rough, but just to go in there boxing with on those sharp knuckles, at 120% live or die, their faces get all busted out. It's just like a brutal sport organization, and it's thriving, and they're getting paid. And I'm happy for them. So that's just an amazing accomplishment from Andre Arlovski, especially since he's been battling cancer, stage 4 actually. How did he come back and do that? That's the heart of a warrior, a man that truly loves what he does. Okay, so let me go back. I want to go back and rattle off some names of some of Andre's opponents, because I got it right here on my computer, just to give you a rough idea. If I have enough time, I'll check up on Ben Rothwell's record to throw some names at you guys, just so you can absorb an idea of who these guys fought, who they've been fighting all these years in the octagon. Okay, I'm just gonna name off like the higher names. Okay, Andre Arlovski, 34-24. All fighting the hardest, biggest guys in the world, like 3 different organizations, right? So this is pretty crazy right here. Okay. Actually, his first fight was a loss in 2019 against Datsik. I don't know if you guys ever seen Datsik, Vyacheslav Datsik. He's the psycho, the mental guy. He came out mentally disordered. And he was psycho, killing, just a crazy dude. He actually got a win off Andre, but that didn't deter him. That was his first fight, and he went on a massive win streak after that. Became a legend in the sport. Okay, he's fighting guys all the way up. Okay, in the M1, he started in M1, became the M1 European champion too. Okay, I'm just gonna read names that make sense, that we know that who Arlovski has fought in the cage. Rico Rodriguez in the UFC, that's the first one that pops up. Big ass Rico Rodriguez, the guy that destroyed everybody. Pedro Hizzo, Ian Freeman, Vladimir Matashenko. Listen to these names, guys. Cabbage Patch, Wesley Carrera. Okay, Tim Silva again. That's when he won the 205. That's when he won the heavyweight title, UFC. Okay, Justin Ehlers, Paul Bonatello, Tim Silva again. Tim Silva again. He fought that big old Loch Ness, what do they call him? That big ass guy 3 times he fought Tim Silva. Brock Lesnar used to call Tim Silva the Swamp Thing. The Swamp Thing. That's messed up. Okay, Fabricio Verdum. Okay, Ben Rothwell. He fought Ben Rothwell twice in the UFC and won both. Big Country, Roy Nelson. Fedor Emelianenko. He fought Fedor. Come on, man. The greatest of all time, Fedor. Antonio Silva. Okay, Travis Fulton. Tim Silva again. Mike Hayes. Anthony Johnson. Mike Kyle. Andres. Brendan Schwab. Antonio Silva. Travis Brown. Frank Mir. These guys... all these heavyweights are all UFC top-notch heavyweights, guys. And Andre Arlovski is getting wins. He's losing some, and he's fighting all of them still. Stipe Miocic. He fought Stipe. Alistair Overeem. He fought Alistair. Josh Barnett. Francis Ngannou. Okay, it just keeps going on and on and on. Stefan Struve. Tai Tuivasa. Walt Harris, Ben Rothwell again, Rosenstruck, Tom Aspinall. He got a loss, but he still fought Tom Aspinall, guys. Okay, all the way up. Keep on going. He's still fighting. Okay, all the way up until he started to go on a lose streak. A 4-fight lose streak in the UFC. His last fight was in Martin Boudet, and he lost by split decision, and that's when he left the UFC in 2004. Okay, that list of names, guys, was just, that's what makes Andre Arlovski a legend, an incredible icon, the heart of a true champion, a true warrior, and then to battle cancer, come back and go bare knuckle heavyweight division and beat Ben Rothwell in a bloodbath and then put the strap on. Okay, I felt that. Okay, that's a man that I look up to. People like that inspire the hell out of me, and it should anybody. Dude, that just goes to show you, if you got passion and you're within your dreams and know what you want to accomplish, nothing can hold you back. Something so hard as that. Look how hard that is. Oh, Andre Arlovski. I'm going to put a couple pictures out of him, guys, so you can check him out. Okay. I don't have too much time to go over Ben Rothwell's record. I know he fought a lot of the similar names that I mentioned here, and he fought Cain Velasquez. He didn't win, but he fought him. Okay, I remember that fight. These guys were two big, bad men, aged 47 and 44, still getting down without the gloves. Crazy, crazy. Okay, guys, I got to get dinner going. I had to make this video, guys. I was tired. I wanted to make it a couple days ago, and because I kept thinking about it, how inspired I was from hearing about and seeing that fight that the Pitbull put on. And then I was tired, doing content, working. And then I see the one and only American gangster, Uncle Chael Sonnen, put an amazing video out on Andre Arlovski. Any of you guys follow Uncle Chael Sonnen, go down to his stuff and find his video on Andre, the Pitbull Arlovski. He put it out like a professional that he is. And I said, damn it, I got to at least put my two-piece out. I at least got to make my video and give a shout out to Andre and just let him know, man, I'm proud of him. He inspires me. He motivates me. Okay, he should motivate all of us. Okay, congratulations to that man. That being said, I got to get out, guys. I go by, this had nothing to do with digital marketing on this video. I just wanted to put a shout out to Andre Arlovski and tell you all what an amazing accomplishment that man did. And it's just a great story when it comes to the fight business and MMA world or whatever, martial arts world. Okay, guys, I got to head out. I got to have dinner. I got to check out. Hope you enjoy the video. Have an amazing evening, guys.